from a Japanese thread. Check out these reactions to why do people hate Polycaps and Gunpla.
Switching from Polycaps to rods for the upper and lower body on the new HG kits really boosted comfort.
Or maybe Polycaps just weren't that great.
Honestly, I felt like the AGP and Iron-Blooded Orphans era was pretty rough.
I'm really glad they switched to axial joints instead of ball joints. Now, if only they could find a replacement for those click fitting joints.
What's with the hate for Polycaps?
They just can't handle the upper body's weight.
The issue is that when worn at the waist, they tend to get loose fast.
It's not really the Polycaps that bug me, but those polyballs. I wish they'd just vanish, especially from 30 millimeters.
I really dislike the Polycaps linking the thigh and foot joint.
I just don't see the point of the ball connection in Iron-Blooded Orphans. Axial connections are way better.
The Gundam frame is just too heavy to handle.
Honestly, even if the waist moves, it's still not that fun.
Iron-Blooded Orphans had weak BJ and spine segments.
The chest part of the 30mm kept popping out, which was super annoying. Thankfully, they changed that design recently.
Honestly, I think the Ground Gundam series has a pretty terrible torso, just like Iron-Blooded Orphans.
Some people dislike C-joints, but I can't stand Polycaps even more.
Relying on C-joints for everything isn't great either.
Soft KPS and polyballs just don't mix well.
The ball receivers in Iron-Blooded Orphans are super loose, and the 3mm shafts are just as bad, which is wild.
It's a problem when the polyballs fall off just from moving a bit.
In Iron-Blooded Orphans, the waist receiver is too deep and the shaft just doesn't fit right.
The C-shape's durability is really frustrating. If you skip the matte varnish, the legs and waist just won't hold up, which is a pain.
C-joints are fine, but the ones that whiten easily are an issue.
Is it tough to switch back to the old way of integrating Polycaps with regular runners?
I'm tired of acting like assembly is super easy.
If it's easy to put together, it's probably easy to break apart.
KPS and C-joints have their flaws too.
A 1/144 scale can skip Polycaps, but a 1/100 scale might struggle without them, right?
The Verkazi's KPS hip joint got loose after just one transformation. They should have used ABS and Polycaps instead.
MG Turn X had plenty of moments where KPS just couldn't keep up.
EG's sandwich spots fall apart fast, huh?
Can we please stop using C-joints in kits for rearranging parts?
Without C-joints, the 30mm series wouldn't even be a thing.
If you keep connecting and disconnecting C-joints, everything's gonna wear out.
You have no idea how delicate C-joints are, do you?
I wish we had a world where C-joints stay strong as long as you don't detach them.
Thin C-joints are super fragile and Aerial's ankles turn white fast.
It's been ages since I built a plastic model and I can't believe Polycaps are gone. I might just buy one anyway.
Polycaps aren't bad, their strength just varies with the combo you use.
They're great for joints, but I don't like when they're visible from the outside.
The 144 Devil Gundam feels a bit off balance since it uses regular Polycaps for such a big body.
Polycap and PS work well together, but they don't always play nice with KPS.
The Iron-Blooded Gundam frame has some design issues with its shoulders and hip joints.
Bandai designs for easy assembly and modification.
But user opinions don't always show up.
We need to toku about ABS material more.
You could also use Asaflex and diecast in some situations.
The Bandai developers explained why they decided to get rid of Polycaps.
Even pros forget to add parts sometimes.
I totally forgot to put one in today.
That mistake still happens without Polycaps.
You can totally avoid that if you pay attention while putting it together.
A lot of people don't get it, but plastic model design is really deep.
A lot of issues can be fixed just by reading the instructions carefully.
We all miss things sometimes.
I've used kits where the Polycaps were falling apart.
Plastic breaks down based on how you store it.
Stay out of the sun and keep it cool.
Joint strength matters and really depends on the design.
Polycaps are great because they're super easy to fix.
Kits without Polycaps make it harder to move parts around.
Gunpla have gotten tougher lately, but they can still get better.
I can't wait to see how new tech evolves in the future. I was shocked by how many Polycaps were in that old Gunpla I built. It's so different from the kits we have today.
That's partly because KPS wasn't around back then.
Joint designs have really evolved over the years.
I think Polycaps have their benefits, so getting rid of them entirely seems a bit off.
What are the benefits of Polycaps?
KPS is easier to use in designs, but Polycaps are more flexible and durable.
Are the Nu Gunpla easy to build? I'm really curious.
I built Danigen, but I was a little worried about the Polycap tail joints.
Old kits had issues with polycap sandwiching, but the newer ones are way easier to put together.
Having a lot of polycaps in a Gunpla isn't really an issue.
G Gundam kits are still good, depending on how heavy the parts are.
I think Bandai's polycaps are pretty durable.
Is cutting down on polycaps just for looks, to make the joints slimmer and more realistic?
Maybe they cut back on polycaps for more design freedom.
I think polycaps are more durable than KPS.
I feel a bit weird about how fiddly polycaps are.
Using polycaps makes the main body bulkier.
Polycap failures can be tough for beginners, just like the instructions say.
Sometimes the polycaps get pushed around and squished.
The kit in the thread looks like it has limited movement, but good proportions and is easy to put together.
The old HG Guff custom had a fixed skirt and hardly moved at all.
The SD Aerial's elbows could have used KPS.
Polycaps tech really hit its peak with the Age series, but it's a bummer it faded away after that.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe for more. See you in the next one.